Daniel. This is the first time you and me have done, and that's why we're not together, just the two of us. But I'm kind of excited by this. You know, Daniel, you were saying that should we really do it? Should we not just wait for Hannah? Well, Hannah's in Poland, Jack is in England. So this is it, Daniel. Do you want to introduce us?
Yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to And That's Why We're Not Together, starring David McSavage and Daniel.
And Daniel Andrews. And, of course, Hannah Andrews and Jack Andrews can't be here. But, but anyway, yeah, so thank you, folks. Me and Daniel apologise for not having, and that's why we're not together on. When we were supposed to have it on last Thursday, weren't we?
Yeah, the Thursday just gone. Yeah.
What day is today?
Today's Monday.
Sorry, yeah. So this is Thursday's podcast on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, oh yeah, I was over in London. I was doing gigs in the Top Secret, and I was staying in the guy who owns the Top Secret Comedy Club, Mark Rothman's house.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, and I went to a wedding, Daniel.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus Christ,
How
weddings.
was it?
Well, look, you know, the wedding was in the east of England near a town called Sheringham, in between Sheringham and Holt, which is on the east coast of England.
Of course.
Yes. And you know, it's quite a schlep to get out to these places. And you know, look, when you are at home on your own, you think, oh, I'm quite normal, right? You know, but then once you leave your front door, you go out, and then you have to interact with certain types of people, and I realize I'm not normal. I found it quite stressful, but I did keep my shit together. Hannah, oh yeah. Oh yes, and we went to Essex and we met Fiona O'Shaughnessy.
Oh right, okay.
So
yeah, how was that?
Yeah, she lives in Great Dunmow, and it was lovely seeing Fiona. And Fiona and Hannah speak a certain type of language that is all very spiritual and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so that was nice. We met Fiona's mom, and it's great. Me and Fiona went out with each other. God, for how long ago? 2011, Daniel, or something? 2010. Do you remember?
Well, yeah, I remember certain parts of it. Yeah.
Like what? What part?
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
well, you said you remember certain parts of me going.
Yeah,
out.
no, I remember her being once or twice being around, and.
And how old were you then? Well, you just have to.
I think I was. Well, I would have been 18 or 17 or something like that.
Yeah. So, well, if people don't know, Fiona O'Shaughnessy, she is an actor, and she was in Utopia, and most recently, Daniel, she was in
Halo.
And then Jack is always slagging her off because she was in that Bank of Ireland ad where she did a voiceover, and it was like, brave. What was it?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember how it goes, but I have it in my head. It's like,
yeah, go on.
Be brave,
yeah. Be brave. And Hannah, or Fiona, has a sort of, when she wants to, she has quite a whispery voice. Actually, yeah, when me and Fiona were going out, sometimes, like, she'd get me to whisper for no fucking reason. Just, we have to talk like this, because and she was so paranoid about people listening to our conversations, and it did in my fucking head. No, she'd answer the door like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then I'd be going, why are we with, you know, can I not just talk? No, you know, fuck it, no. But anyway, we were not compatible romantic.
Did you not find that whimsical now?
Yeah, I would have early on in the relationship, but definitely as it went on, no.
It was just too much.
Yeah, but but I am, and I'm sure a lot of people understand this, that, you know, it's very nice to have people in your life that you used to go out with, that you were madly in love with, and it just feels right. And I'm really grateful that I'm friendly with Fiona, and she's a very talented person. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so me and Hannah arrived into Stansted Airport, and then we hired a car. We went to Rental Car Village. Yes. I'm sure I was talking about all this on the Instagram. And went to Essex. Then we drove to Sheringham, and we stayed in this bed and breakfast. But like Sheringham and that part of England, it's so English. It's very, you know, circumspect. It's very polite, well-mannered, ordered, sense of propriety. Yes, how do you do? Very well. But there's a power behind the British, you know, like they're very polite and so on, but, you know, they have a big military. Whereas, you know, like, you know, the way you go into the inner city in Dublin and it's all like, you know, man, folk, you know, they're sort of fighting their corner every step of the way, but no power behind it. So the locals, like, well, you could say the Irish are the inverse of the English because we've got no power. We've got nothing to back it up.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we just got anger, but that's no good in an actual war situation. Hey, fuck off! You know,
the rebellion spirit, you know.
Yeah. But anyway, we're a small country, and I've said it before. Our greatest defense is that we are no threat. But I personally, folks, I find weddings, and I'm not sure what it is about them. Well, you know, I guess it is good. Look, you know, you're declaring your undying. You're getting into a relationship, and you're taking it really seriously, and you want your friends and family there, and you want to sort of speak in front of these people and say, look, we're serious about this, and we're going to try and make a go of it for as long as we can, till death do we part, or something.
Yes.
But what is it about weddings? I guess it's the other people there. There's loads of people who kind of look like variations of the people you know, because they're like, you know, cousins. I don't know. I've got a problem with cousins, Daniel.
Yeah.
I just, even the cousins.
You don't want to speak to them.
It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't want to speak to them. It's just cousins. You know, like, yeah, this is your second cousin. Yeah, okay. You know, this is, you know.
It's the small talk, isn't it?
I guess,
interactions that.
But then I thought to myself, you know, in the same way you go to the gym and you get strong, maybe it is good to put yourself out there, put yourself into uncomfortable situations, and you know, just talk and just be friendly and be nice, and it's not going to fucking kill you. And after about 30 minutes, you kind of relax into it. But definitely, there are certain people, man, close talkers, man. Close talkers, I can't handle them. I was talking to a close talker the other day, and they're just like invading your fucking space, and you're walking around, they're following you around the place. Fucking get your point across. You don't have to be that fucking close. Awful. Awful. But you know, some people look at me and they think I'm awful. So you know what I mean. What goes around comes around.
Right.
But anyway, so you know, we went to. Were we talking about going to Louis Copeland's to get a suit?
No, you didn't say that, no.
Yeah, so I went to Louis Copeland's, you know, and I was there trying to get a suit. I had to get, you know, because I have a jacket and I wanted to get nice pants and a shirt, right? Louis Copeland's. And I thought going there and, you know, he'd recognize me. And then I said, look, I'm on Instagram. And I thought he'd give me a discount, you know. Well, I didn't ask him for a discount. I sort of just had this, I assumed. But there was no fucking discount. It was like, for a shirt and pants, it was like 600 quid or 500 quid. It was really shocking, you know. Yeah, and you know, you're at the checkout and you're paying for this thing and you just feel like a willing, a willing participant in your own mugging. It's just like it felt pretty bad. Yeah. Okay, so so we're there and it was nice, but there was other comedians. Sean Walsh was there, big comedian in the UK, Michelle de Swart, Louisa O'Millian, this other guy called Jamali Maddox. And so we kind of all hung around together. Hannah got really pissed really quickly. Yeah. And she could hardly walk. And so I had to take her back to the hotel. And then I went back to the wedding. And then I went back to the hotel. And she woke up. She slept for about 3 hours. And then I want to go back. I can't believe I missed it.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I didn't realize she missed a little portion of it.
Yeah.
She wanted to, dance and stuff.
And Mark Rothman's ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, he was married to a woman called Claudia, who is the daughter of a very famous conductor called George Schulte. Okay. George Schulte, who's won more Grammys than anyone. He's directed philharmonics. He's on top of being a hugely talented musician, classical philharmonic conductor. He was also one of the first conductors who put all the classics out on vinyl or whatever the fuck. Anyway, look.
Right.
So she was there with her husband, who's a big time Hollywood producer. And Hannah wanted to talk to him, but she got too pissed, and we had to take her out of there. But yeah, no, the east of England is kind of a cool place.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just very ordered, very Germanic. I kind of like it.
Yeah,
especially
you felt in a good place, like if.
Yeah, I think I think I could fit in.
Yeah,
for a while anyway. So I did a gig last night with John Cleary and Aidan Killian in a place called Ballasadere.
Right.
And we did it on the estate of this big house called Edmondstown House. And so this guy has bought a giant mansion, right? Like this house is so big it has its own houses.
Okay.
Do you know that kind of thing? And it's on this massive estate. Like it has a big long driveway. And so he had set up these marquees and these tents in the grounds of his house. The grounds.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I often think what would, like, if I had enough income, if I had the money, would I buy a house like that? It seems like logistically a big thing to maintain.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Having such a big property. Like.
And I wonder how long would it take for you? I mean, because this thing has like, I assume 20 rooms or 20 bedrooms. I mean, it's just enormous, right? And you know the way, like, I'm so used to living in a small space. Like, how long would it take me to get comfortable, to fill out, to feel like I'm home? When I go, because that place, like even the drawing room has got more square footage than my whole house.
But what, does he live on his own? Or
no, he lives with his wife and his 2 kids in this place near Ballasadere. Nice guy.
You'd probably need like people around, like not just on your own, like living in such a big place, like, just to maintain it. And
I wonder what was the crack. Like, did I suppose, people like who lived in those types of big houses, they almost wanted to create their own community almost. They had loads of kids, and then their kids had kids, and they just built these big families and extended families, and they just wanted a space to invite people for big parties and big balls or whatever.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like what it is.
Just farting.
But was it a good gig? Or was it like
no? It was a shite gig. It was. Listen, it wasn't a shite gig, but there was a marquee, and people were sitting on hay bales in the marquee, right? And it was this rectangular marquee, and then outside of the marquee there was a tiny little sort of small gazebo, and I was standing, so I wasn't in the kind of space where the audience was. And like I'm used to performing in clubs, and the attention, it's very immediate and it's intense and it's very focused, and then but in that sort of situation you just felt the attention just going
too many distractions.
I don't know, but so I went on and I was confident, and I think maybe overly confident, and then I'm thinking, oh fuck, and I could just feel the attention slip away. So I was just doing joke. So I was using every fucking old joke that I've ever done in my whole life and feeling disgusting inside. And I think John Cleary was looking on, and I'm thinking, he fucking sees me struggling here, the bastard. But anyway, John did a good set.
Yeah.
And but look, I don't know. But it was weird, I didn't know, because...
that was in Roscommon, was it?
Yeah, no, it's funny because before doing that gig, I was saying how glad I was that I wasn't performing in the All Together Now festival, because I didn't like playing on the grounds of somebody's house, some big house, and here I was literally the next day playing in the grounds of someone's big house.
Classic.
But I wonder. I just wonder what the psychology is, what the reason is, what the choice is. What goes on in someone's mind, and looks at a big house like that and thinks, yeah, that's me. That's where I want to live with my wife and 2 kids. It seems kind of like, but I guess at some point, if you were living there for decades, you would just you'd get used to it. That would be your home.
Yeah, I think. But
how many rooms would you be using on a daily basis? Would you have? I live in this part of the house on Monday. I'll just walk over here on Tuesday. I think I'll fucking go over there on Thursday. I don't know. What would you do?
I don't know. Yeah, because like some of those mansions are like really big. They're huge. Like they have so many rooms and bathrooms and everything.
So there'd be parts of the house that they'd probably never go to.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he wouldn't go there like to some parts. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the houses would have wings.
Yeah.
You know, the west wing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, no, we haven't been. You know, the west wing needs some support, needs some fixing.
Yes.
There's a few things in the west. We're going into the west. No, I haven't been there for a few weeks. But I guess it would keep you occupied. Oh, but what was particularly fucking amazing, actually, about that house, I mean, it is a stunning house, actually, I have to say. Okay? It's just an area of land that has just been on its own, and it hasn't been fucked around by any other people. And so it's kind of these amazing trees, like these stunning trees. And before that, well, I don't know if it was immediately before the people that are living there now, but there was a big Catholic bishop living in this house, and they call it the Bishop's Palace.
Oh, right.
And you're thinking, huh? How did a fucking Catholic bishop? I mean, they really lived like kings. It's unbelievable. Meanwhile, the little Irish fucking peasants leaping about the place, drinking and...
It's not fair.
Anyway, so I have another wedding to go to. I'm going tomorrow to another wedding. My cousin is getting married, and I'm going with my mama and my two aunties, and I'm very stressed out about it, Daniel.
Okay.
I'm mindful also that some of these little fuckers might be watching this. You know what I mean? No, but listen. The thing is,
put it out after the wedding.
Yeah. No, but Jack is actually coming to Bristol Airport. We're arriving in Bristol Airport. Me, Mom, and my two aunts, and Jack's going to sort of accompany us to the area where the wedding's taking place. But yeah, like I mean. Let me put it to you this way. I guess you're slightly captive at a wedding. You know, you're there from this time to that time to that time, and you can't go.
Yeah.
Like in normal situations, if something shit is happening, you can make your excuses, but you're sort of stuck there.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a worry for me. It's kind of like Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. I used to go to Alcoholics Anonymous for about a year, about 8 or 9 years ago, and there'd be some people fucking talking. Because everybody has a right to share for 5 minutes. And some people are the opposite of interesting. Like with the skill of ninjas, they avoid any fucking point whatsoever. And they're sitting there and and I remember one time, and you're there and it's so difficult. But, like I was saying, it's a challenge. Actually, I was talking to that girl, Claudia, who was Mark's ex, and she said, just break the time that you're into pieces. Just imagine, I'm going to leave in half an hour. I'm just going to leave in half an hour. 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 Then you do a half an hour, and then okay, then another half an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So trick your mind into dealing with it in that way.
It's a good way of doing it. Yeah.
But yeah, listen, I do wish I had a normal brain. I wish I had a brain. I wish I could just approach weddings, because I hear people. I love weddings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love going to weddings.
Yeah, they seem to have a good time. I don't know how, but
well, yeah, no, but you probably. How are you with that?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't gone to a wedding in a while, but
when's the last wedding you were at?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of the top of my head, but
you literally can't remember the last wedding you were at?
Yeah, because it's been a while. So
well, I mean, it must. I'm trying to think what wedding.
I don't know.
Claire?
No, it's someone.
Oh, that's ages ago. Claire.
Yeah, that was ages ago. I don't know. Someone after that, maybe. One of the other family members. Yeah, I just can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, but how are you with weddings?
Yeah, I don't mind them. Like,
yeah,
it's
but
okay.
you're quite chill. You see, you're chill.
Yeah. Well, I just think about, okay, I'm gonna have my free time at the end of it and do what I want to do. And
maybe there's certain stress points at a wedding. Right. Okay. You arrive. Hello. It's sort of not that stressful, but it is a little bit stressful. You're just looking around like, oh God, you can just see people coming towards you like, go away.
Yeah.
Right, so there's that. Yeah, how did you get here? I came here. And where are you staying? Near the venue. Yeah. Okay. And then I find myself asking those fucking questions as well, because I don't want to get into any deep conversations. But then oh yeah, seating arrangements. That's another one, especially for the dinner. Who am I sitting next to? you know what I mean? You see your name, and then it's next to Boring McBoring Pants and Jane O'Nothingness. You know. And that's the other thing at the wedding. I found it very noisy, like, because, I pick up noise that way, but I'm trying to talk to the person here, so my ear should be here. And anyway.
Yes,
I suppose if people like weddings, they listen to me going on about this. Would you fucking relax? Can you just fucking relax? And they're the type of people I want to avoid. The relax. Or just have them like that. I want to avoid it.
Fair enough, yeah. But I think it's just like a process that the wedding. It is a process, just going through it and just doing it, and
it's almost like I need you
all the formalities. Like,
go on.
It's all the formalities you go through, and you just if it's like a step-by-step thing, you go through one process and then it's done.
And the fucking relationship, right. Yeah, it's just it's like camp 1.
Yeah.
Camp 2. What do they do when you climb in Everest? What is it?
Base camp.
Base camp.
And then I don't.
what is base camp? To level 2. No, it's not level 2. What is it?
No, I can't remember the name.
Yeah. 4. Camp 4.
Yeah.
Camp 4, and then
1,
you know what I mean.
2.
And then you reach the summit.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like going to a bad play.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there, and you've got an hour to go, and it's pure torture. But my God, when you're leaving the exit, when you're exiting the doors of that theater, you appreciate freedom in a way that you haven't in ages. So it is good. It makes you appreciate what you have.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like it's just like jumping around on one leg all day, and then you.
I suppose most people get through weddings because they get to drink, but that's not an option for you.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's not an option for me. No, so yeah. Well,
you have to replace that with something.
Well, that's the good thing, actually, in a way, Daniel. You make a good point because if people are drinking, then you can fuck off really early because they won't remember anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, me and Hannah had the decency to get married in a registry office.
Yeah.
And it was just, actually, Hannah was 5 months pregnant.
Hide the shame.
Hannah was 5 months pregnant with you when we got married. Daniel. So you were watching the Olympics, yeah?
Yes, I was watching.
What was your favorite? What were your highlights? What about that Australian woman who did breakdance and she got a lot of shit because it was shite? But so what? What's the problem with that?
Rachel Reagan.
Yeah, but what's the problem with her not being good? So what?
Well, she got 0 points.
Right. Oh, 0.
Yeah.
0 point.
Yeah, I don't think she got any points. And I think like her routine was quite. It wasn't like. It seemed like anyone could really do that kind of routine, or I don't know, but maybe not.
But what I'm saying is, but so I know. So she was so bad that it was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, well, certainly Australians were embarrassed.
Yeah, but kind of also like it is competitive, and you have to lose. Some people have to lose.
Oh yeah, of course.
So she just on that particular day, she was a load of shite, and fucking deal with it. I die all the time.
Yeah,
I die all the time. You know what I mean? Like I died last night. I felt I was just a load of shite.
A Japanese woman won the gold for the breakdancing.
Yeah, it's funny there's all these new categories, breakdancing. It'd be funny if they had stand-up. They should have stand-up comedy in the Olympics.
I think because of that, I don't think there's going to be breakdancing at the next Olympics because of how badly it went down.
Because it makes the Olympics look shit.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that would be fucking something. That you're so shit, that you're so bad, that you bring the whole thing into disrepute, and they actually, do you know something? We can't risk that again. Look what she did, and just let's cancel the event for the God. That can you imagine the fucking shame?
Oh, it's pretty bad.
But I guess she'll turn this into a win somehow, and she'll become a celebrity on the basis of that she got 0 points.
Hopefully, yeah. But did you see that Turkish guy that was in the shooting? And he didn't have any gear on him to like sort of help improve his. He was just wearing a pair of glasses and just like t-shirt and pants and had his hand in his pocket shooting the gun.
And what?
And he came second, like
amazing,
he was a silver medalist.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, that's how he. But he's obviously a very seasoned, well experienced.
Yeah, but they claimed that he was an assassin or something. Like it looked like that he was so casual about it, like the way he.
Yeah, but there was those guns. I did look at that clip actually, and there was no recoil or anything from the gun. It didn't even look like anything came out of the barrel of those guns.
Right, yeah, I know it's a special Olympic type of gun, must be, I guess, for hitting targets.
I must say, I think my favorite sports are the running ones.
Yeah, you like the running?
Yeah, I do. I love the different ways that people have to strategically pace themselves for the different lengths of the 1500s, the 800s, the 400s, the 200s, and then the insane 100. Oh yeah, that guy Noel what was his name? Noel Lyle? No, Josh Lyle or something.
Okay.
The American sprinter who won the Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles.
What did I say? Josh Lyles.
Yeah.
Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles.
Okay, Noah Lyles. But because he just at the last moment, his shoulders. So that's what counts. The torso. So he won the Olympics. But literally by So if you say, this is how little the little amount he won by. So if you break 1 second down to 1,000 pieces. So you got a second.
Yeah.
So you break it down, break that second measurement into 1,000. So 1,000 of a second.
Yeah.
He won by 5 1,000s. Five 1,000s of a second.
Jeez.
So it's like,
it's quicker than that.
Yeah, it's quick. It's quicker than that. Yeah, right. It's look. This is how quick he. It's like. And that's the difference between immortality and who?
Yes.
That's an old Jerry Seinfeld joke. You know, the difference in the 100-meter between gold and silver. It's just.
Oh yeah. That's it. Nice.
And what about the controversy with the boxers, the Algerian boxer and the.
Oh, I didn't actually see that.
Yeah, so there was a boxer who people were questioning what her gender was, or
right.
And apparently, but listen, dudes, yeah. Did you not watch that?
No, I mean I was watching like the football and the tennis and the badminton. Actually, the badminton was really cool because it's such fast paced and it's a little small little court and and just how fast they go and the shots they pull off. It's and then the volleyball as well was good.
So what was so there was a I think an Algerian boxer, and the thing is she's not a trans woman. She was born, I don't know, some kind of thing, but they're not sure whether she's a man or a woman. But anyway, she got into the boxing ring and hit the female boxer so hard that she thought, well, fuck that, I've never been hit that hard, or something like that. It's funny, me and Daniel, we just took a quick break, right? And we were chatting outside because it was a really nice day, and then we came back in and we started the podcast again, and then we just got a knock on the door. And this beautiful guy said, hey, you just left your phone on the bench.
Whoops.
But what a nice bloke, Daniel, huh?
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah. Faith in humanity restored.
Indeed.
So, but I think it's not good that we can't question this stuff. I don't know, Daniel. Am I not articulating myself properly?
No, I think I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's just a very touchy subject, isn't it? But
yeah, it's super fucking touchy.
Yeah.
It's super. Don't even look at it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. And I think another thing is that people who don't really have expertise on the subject, they weigh in. Everybody wants to weigh in with their opinions, even though they don't know what they're talking about.
Everybody online will say something or whatever. Like
it's funny.
Keyboard warriors.
It's funny, Daniel. Just as you're talking, behind you, through the blinds, I can see Ruby peeking in, wanting to get in.
Yeah.
Will I let her in, actually?
Yeah. There she is.
I'll see if I can pick her up one second. Come here.
Animal abuse. Ah,
Ruby. Okay, go on, Ruby. Go on. Shh. Go on. Goopy. Sorry, no, I just really want to articulate this point, and I'm not. Jesus Christ. I've tried to say this before, Daniel.
Yeah.
Like, you know the way people want to set up their own state in a particular part of the world, and other nationalities refuse to acknowledge their right to exist, or that they actually exist. And it's just a cauldron of conflict. And in a way, this whole thing around what is a woman, what is a man, gender, biological sex, it's like there are certain people who feel that if you are questioning anything around it, their biological sex or their gender or XY chromosomes or YY chromosomes, that you're basically saying that their whole existence, their whole personhood, their identity doesn't exist. And I think there are people, some of those people, but a lot of people around them who are very militant, and they want to, I don't know. Oh, Daniel, I'm struggling, son.
Yeah, I know it's a hard topic.
Well, no, it's a hard topic. Well, it shouldn't be. But anyway,
I know it shouldn't be. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see why people are so affected. I think it's just because it's in the spotlight, you know, and people are outraged by it or something. But like, it doesn't personally affect you in any way, like physically.
No.
So like, I don't know why people are so.
Well, yeah.
You know.
All right, maybe we should just steer clear of the whole thing. Anyway. Listen, oh yeah, what were you saying about this new craze?
Well, it's not that new, but I refused to know about it until recently, because of just of how ridiculous it is. Because I showed you the video there, and it's like, it's called Skibbity Toilet, and it's basically like this viral videos that came out where it's this weird song. It's like, and the toilet man is,
so a head pops out of a toilet.
Yeah, and he keeps going skibbity bop, yes, skibbity bop.
And what's the point of it? Just it's
just an invasion of this toilet singing this song, skibbity skibbity skibbity.
Oh, you're just looking at a normal toilet and just put that, and that's the thing. Is it like Nyan Cat? Is it?
No, well, it moves on to another episode, so it like shows you a whole world of these toilet heads invading cities. And then people have to fight them off, and like it's so ridiculous. Like, yeah. But it's
how the hell do you know about it?
Well, like, because I don't know. It just sort of you find out through the internet. Like, you know, people make comments and there's oh, remember when this happened, or remember when this happened. And
just to recap vis-a-vis the Olympics, what really pissed me off was there was two Irish rowers who won gold medal. Who won gold medals? Paul, and I can't remember his second name. Paul and Fintan McCarthy and Paul O'Sullivan or something like that. And they're from Skibbereen, and they're in the, I don't know, is it 500 meter sculls or whatever the fuck it's called? You know, rowing. It's funny, you know, you only know about these sports once every 4 years.
Yeah.
But anyway. These lads have dedicated their whole fucking life to getting to an opportunity to represent Ireland in the Olympic Games, And to win a gold medal, it's hugely prestigious, and it also inspires, you know, even however temporarily, it does inspire, you know, you think, God, we're such a small country, we won a gold medal, that's fucking amazing. But anyway, these two guys return home to Dublin Airport, and they met a guy on the plane and he found out that they were going to take the bus back to Skibbereen, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
But I just thought, for fuck's sake, there should be something in place from now on that if you win a gold medal in the fucking Olympic fucking games, the government, the Irish government, must provide a limousine service at the Dublin airport,
or at least a coach,
a limousine, a limousine or a limo taxi, decent fucking not shit taxi from Dublin airport to wherever you live. I mean, that should be it.
Yeah, sure.
A gold fucking medal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, because in other parts of the world, like in the Philippines, I think they might give you, an apartment, or they give you cash prizes or something like that. So I mean, like, shame on us.
Yes,
we have to reward these people and let them know what an incredible achievement they've done. But on the other hand, those two lads are so. But I think they're trying to do the humble thing. You know that kind of GAA humble. Performative stuff. Sure, look at well, you did an amazing job. You won the thing and you hit the thing over the bar, and Jesus, you're incredibly talented. Well, look, sir, if it wasn't for the grass on the ground, like, we wouldn't have nothing to stand on, like, you know. So thank you to the grass keepers and the ground keepers. You know, no, it was you. So those lads, I think I think maybe they liked the contrast of having the gold medals and sitting on a shite bus on their way from Dublin Airport. But what I'm saying is, sorry, the contrast. You're in Paris.
Yeah.
You get through the heats. You're in the final. You win it. The gold medal. The crowds are going crazy. And then, you know, interviews, aeroplane, Dublin Airport. And you're in some shite fucking bus, you know, with condensation on the fucking windows. It's the smelly fabric on the seats. And some crying, and you're there with your gold medals. Fucking hell.
A bit of normality after all that.
Yeah, but no, it's because one time I did a gig in the Everyman in Cork, and I had to get back to Dublin the next day, and I jumped on a late bus. So I'm on stage in front of 600 people. Literally 10 minutes later, I'm in the fucking back of a bus with Molly, where are they? And it was the most torturous thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I will never put myself through that. And that's how, and that's just the Everyman. But these guys win on the world level, the Olympic Games, gold medals, and we just fuck them in the back of a bus and go on, fuck off back to Skibbereen, you little bollocks. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. It's crazy. What you know? And meanwhile, we're driving around fucking, you know, Paddy O'Flaherty in his fucking state car. Like, piss off, you fucking ugly politician, fuck.
Yeah, bastards.
I'm on safe ground. It's better to talk about this than
Ireland
boxers.
I think Ireland came 19th in the rankings.
In the medal tallies.
Medal tallies, yeah. That's not too bad. Like,
it's not too bad, no.
At all.
And here we have the Irish runner now, and he's got his legs are made of ham, and all the other runners are running very fast. And I think the Irish runner is he running backwards now? And that's an incredible achievement. It's an incredible achievement. You've come fourth. Well done. You came not last. Okay, Daniel. What are you looking at there?
Oh, yeah, I was just looking at the medal count for Poland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, came below Ireland actually, in 42nd place.
But Jesus Christ, the physical, the shapes that these athletes are at, the absolute peak of human existence. Insane, It's fantastic. Aesthetically, I really appreciate it. Okay, well, Daniel, I think that's it, because it's a short enough podcast, because Hannah and Jack aren't here. We don't have a guest, but thank you very much, folks. I'm sorry that we've lost the consistency of that, and that's why we're not together. But that's because it's summertime and Hannah's away. Jack is in the UK. But my God, like tomorrow I'm heading off to Bristol, like I said, with my mother. and my 2 aunts, and it feels like the start of a journey, like the hero's journey, there and back again. I feel like Bilbo Baggins, you know, about to start off this quest, this odyssey.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
It's I have to go to the airport, you know, Ryanair flight to Bristol, taxi to a hotel, settle everybody into the hotel. The next day, hotel, venue, and
Yes.
getting back to the hotel. I can't, there's things I would like to say, but I can't at the moment. But stay tuned for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you, David.
See you all next week, folks.